Okay, guys. Yeah, story time. Yeah, he kept this one. Oh, he knew this was going to be a big one for me. And he kept that spark plug wire off for a long time and he just put that thing on. So, guess what? Yeah, sit on down. Yeah, we got a story. It's the story of the Christmas mother. My mother. She brought Christmas for a lot. A lot of things. There's only two things that was ever important to my mother in life, and that was family and Christmas. She lived and breathed for the Christmas season. And back when we were young, she would try her dangest to get all of our aunts and uncles to come on over and have some kind of celebration with each other on Christmas Eve or on a day before. Um, I remember my Uncle Ray and Aunt Harriet being the ones came by on Christmas Eve religiously to hang out and be with us. My brother, or my mom's brother, Uncle Ray, was really close. Those two, and he always looked out for her. He always looked out for her. And he's always been her brother uh, through thick and thin. And no matter what she ever needed, he was there for her. And he come over for Christmas, him and my Aunt Harriet, and we'd exchange gifts, and that was some cool gifts. I remember one I got from him. It was a Bam Bam blow up punching thing. I just beat the pee out of that thing. Yeah, he called me his Bam Bam. My Uncle Ray, he called me Bam Bam. I forgot all about that till now. There's the spark plug wire fired on. I just got that one. Yeah, yeah, I was his Bam Bam, and we uh, we would get together every Christmas, our families, and man, it was a best time. It was like the only time that all my brothers and sisters got along because the cousins came over, and we all just played games in the yard or did whatever. Yeah, Christmas is kind of hard in the yard, but we played games in the house on those cold days. We're having unseasonably hot weather for Christmas for us. I wonder how that happened. Anyway, yeah, the whole Christmas was so important to her, and she was Mother Christmas. It was just the thing she lived for the most. The only other time she really, really had fun, I think, was when we would have an Atkins family reunion, and that was the time she got to see all her relatives and everybody that could come to the reunion in town. And we usually held it out there at Weed Park. I remember a time at Wildcat Den. There's so many of those, and I was so little because it was amazing how that fell apart as we aged, and it became a real burden. My mother, she really did have a hard time moving around and doing things, and and not only that, but the families, yeah, like most, they fall apart, and they just don't want to bother. So it's too much hassle. Uh, that's something that needs to be looked at. You know, is it really that much hassle to get together? Is it really that much effort to plan a party together? Yeah. Don't ever let your family do that. Don't ever put yourself in a situation where you'd rather not bother. You're only hurting yourself. Um, make the effort. Go and Don't let that tradition die. I wished it hadn't in our families. Um, but for the most part, it did. But then there's a lot of things on my path that blew up. I am certainly used to bombs on my path. I've seen them all. Just about every freaking form of bomb, from hand grenades. Yeah, the milk line. I'll never forget that one. Yeah, those were bad days. But you know, we all got scars. But do we need them in the future? I guess that's up to us, isn't it? And if you got that Mother Christmas in your family, make sure she knows how much you appreciate her coordinating these Christmas parties, because she is important and he is important. Whoever it is that's coordinating these parties, because they're doing the Father's will and bringing the families closer together, even if it is only one damn day of the year. It's important, and I hope every one of you are having that evening tonight together. You were supposed to have a freaking family member. If you ain't got one, dude, you totally screwed up the homework, dude. Totally, all right? That's on you, okay? That's you, okay? Because I've done told you. I done told you and told you and told you. This really won't work if you don't listen. That's all right. Go ahead and have some more eggnog. It'll be all right. You're going to sleep that shit off. Oh, I gotta get back to my coffee and cigarettes. I'm just having too much fun, and I'm just dying for this movie to see what the hell happens. Oh, oh, we're coming. Woo, yeah. Breathe, and get him the hell away from the eggnog.